So here's something I thought about that I have not heard anyone say. So I grew up in the 90s, right? And there was this soft stereotype of lifeguards who would always put sunscreen or sunblock on their noses. And it would be like this thick white paste, right? Sunglasses would often also be a part of the uniform, which makes a lot of sense considering who we're about to talk about. And then another thing that I've seen mostly in SpongeBob. I haven't seen this on like Baywatch or anything like that, but a lot of lifeguards wore these blue Speedos, right? I don't know how popular that was, but I could see that being a thing. You know what that reminds me of now, after covering so much One Piece content over the years that I've been active on YouTube? It reminds me of Frankie, because Frankie still knows, I think, might have been a reference to the stereotype of lifeguards wearing sunblock on their noses. Because sometimes they'll cover their entire nose in this white paste. But with Frankie, his entire nose is made out of steel. So it kind of looks like he's referencing that in that way. And of course, you know, he is famous for wearing a Speedo. I think the Hawaiian shirts that he's known for, both in the pre-time skip and the post-time skip, are just a little bit of flavor to give him more of a beach theme. But like I mentioned earlier, the Hawaiian shirt, in addition to the sunglasses, do add to his beach slash lifeguard motif, as lifeguards are known for wearing sunglasses as their job requires them to be out on the beach in the hot sun all day. But what is more interesting about this is that this could be another animation reference just based off of the style of the sunglasses, because they do remind me of Pixar's fifth short film released in 1998 called Knick Knack. In that film, there's a character called Sunny Miami, which is a beach-themed knick-knack doll, and she wears very similar sunglasses to Frankie. This is very funny because way later in Dressrosa, Frankie is referred to as a toy, even though he is not. I just want to bring that up because I found that funny. But continuing back to the bit about his nose, what's so funny about the white paste that lifeguards put on their nose is that the actual paste is referred to as zinc oxide, which is made from the metal oxidized zinc. So Frankie literally has a metal nose, which is a reference to a paste made from a metal that people put on their nose. I think that really just brings the whole bit right back around full circle, which is very funny. And what's funny about him, in addition, I know a lot of things make up his character. You could say there are a lot of references I put into him. But what's interesting about him, too, is that as he acts in the story as the head of the Frankie family, he is a bit of a lifeguard because he does actively protect Water 7 from pirates. So instead of protecting people from drowning, he's protecting the good people of Water 7 from invading pirates who could cause trouble for the city, because he loves the city so much, because that's where he grew up with his, I guess you could say, father figure, Tom. So for retribution for, in a way, getting Tom killed, or at least he felt he got Tom killed, he acts like a lifeguard for the city of Water 7. And I think that's really cool. So yeah, Frankie's our robot lifeguard, I guess you could say. But with that being said, give me your thoughts and tell your friends about Paula Pede Waxin'.